Well, good morning to all you beautiful souls. This is Cards and Coffee with Tony. This is today's daily reading for Thursday, April 9th, 2020. This is good through Friday, April 10th, 2020, but time is limitless. So anytime you hear this reading, it was meant for you to hear. And good morning and welcome to you all. Let's go ahead and get a little sage. Clear and bless this space. Clear and bless ourselves. Give you a little even. All right. All right. Let's set this intention to communicate with Spirit and find out what guidance Spirit has for us today. The sage is going to burn really good today, so let's make sure I kind of get that away from my face. There we go. Okay. Let's set the tone. There we go. And let's call forth our guardian dream team in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We call forth our guardian angels, ancestors, and guides to please join us. Okay. Might have got a little aggressive on that sage. I'm going to tamp it down just a little bit. I don't need this whole room to be full of smoke and y'all can't see anything. All right. That's a little bit better. Okay. Let's get started. So I hope everybody's week has been going very well. Quarantine just kind of feels like day after day. It really does. I totally understand Groundhog's Day now, right? With Bill Murray. Except that, I'm not practicing ways of dying. Unfortunately, or not unfortunately. Fortunately, that's not what's occurring here. So we're going to go ahead and start again today with getting into the vortex. I really love Abraham Hicks. I'm thinking about ordering another deck from her because I just love the message. I think it's a good, strong message to start the day with. All right, Abraham, what message do we have for the collective today? I hope y'all got out and got to enjoy some of that full moon. You can even catch it this morning if you're lucky. I got to see it when I first woke up coming up over the tree line. It's right in front of my bedroom window when I first wake up, so it's really pretty to wake up to. It's that beautiful, beautiful pink Libra moon. Libra is all about that justice. It's about bringing justice and fairness and balance. And I do believe we are definitely at that time where we are seeing some truth come to light. Okay, we're just going to give a few more shuffles. If nothing pops out, we'll just take the top card. All right, here's one, two. Oh, now we got two cards. Thank you, Abraham. Let's see what we got. Okay. On the top, we have number 5. My relationships are supposed to feel good. Now, this is a very interesting one, given that a lot of us right now are experiencing different aspects to our relationships that maybe we've never even experienced before because we're home, with our families more than we ever have been before, or perhaps even we're experiencing changes in our relationships due to the fact that we're not with those people. We're not around them as much. So either A, we're having less contact with them, or maybe we are even stepping up our contact with them. Regardless, we are having shifts in our relationships. And so my relationships are supposed to feel good. Your life is supposed to feel good to you. Before your birth, you knew that the primary component of your physical experience that would offer the greatest value for your personal and collective expansion and joy would be the relationships that you experience with each other. It was your plan to relish the diversity of your relationships and to choose from the details that would make up the creation. And so here you are. So your relationships are supposed to feel good. And then underneath that, and that's number 5, which, number 5 is about change. Like I said, I feel like a lot of us are experiencing a lot of change in our relationships right now. And then underneath that is number 53. And then, 5 and 3, that adds up to 8. Again, infinite possibilities. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. Oh my goodness. Can I tell y'all how much I love it when spirit does this. So apparently we're going to have a relationship reading today, which is fun because I haven't really had one of those with y'all yet. So this is fun. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. And what does that mean? So, the law of attraction is that which unto itself is like is found. So what you're seeking, you will find. In other words, you attract your thoughts to yourself. So if you're attracting, if you're thinking about having a healthy relationship, if you're working on yourself and developing yourself and becoming the type of person you would want to date, guess what you're going to attract? That's the type of person you're going to attract. And so, in other words, the law of attraction assembles happy relationships because if you're working on yourself and you're attracting what you want, and your partner is working on themselves and they are attracting what they want, guess what you're going to attract? Each other. That's just that's just a fact of life. It's just a law of nature. The law of attraction cannot bring you a well-balanced, happy person if you are not yourself already that. The law of attraction, no matter what you do or say, will bring to you those who are predominantly match the person who you predominantly are. If you are not happy with yourself or with your life, the attraction of a partner will only exaggerate the discord because any attraction taken from that place of lack is always counterproductive. And I want to say that one more time. Any action taken from a place of lack is always counterproductive. Always. So if you were focusing on lack, you probably got a relationship that resembles that. Remember, your vibe attracts your tribe, right? And so my relationships are supposed to feel good, and the law of attraction assembles happy relationships. So you're going to attract what you put out. So here's the thing. You want your relationships to feel good? You got to change yourself. The only change this number 5 is talking about is changing yourself. You don't need to worry about changing other people. That is none of your business with how people act and what they do. Unless they are your children and you are raising them to become decent human beings, you need to mind your own. You need to worry about yourself. And that's true. If you want to have happy relationships, then the law of attraction will give you that. But you have to put that out. You want a happy relationship? You got to attract what you want by pulling it forward from yourself. That's the only way. That's the only way it will ever work. Absolutely. It will never work otherwise. All right, let's go ahead and talk to the angels a little bit more about this. I'm going to be ordering a love deck here soon. I'm very excited about that for one of our oracle decks here soon. Healing with the Angels Oracle cards. Let's see what we get. All right, angels, what messages do we have for the collective today? Let's get this out of the way. Here we go. Oh, okay. We're going to get 2 cards. All right. Oh, that's beautiful. Okay. I can't wait to show you what's on the bottom of the deck. I guess it's some days we have days where we draw a lot of cards, where 2 cards will fall out repeatedly, and maybe today's going to be one of those days. All right. New beginnings and power. I love this. I love this. You have the power to create new beginnings, even with the family that you are in your home with, that you have been, stuck with for days and weeks. But not only that, but you've lived with these people for years. Or maybe you're by yourself. Maybe you're completely by yourself and you think you do not have the power to create new beginnings. Yes, you do. You know what that power is? The law of attraction. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. Let's try this whole sentence again. The law of attraction assembles happy relationships. I tell you, I've only been awake about 45 minutes. I should probably start doing maybe lip warm-ups to get my mouth to move a little easier when I first start talking. My relationships are supposed to feel good. And how do you get those? You get that through attracting good relationships, happy relationships. You can do that right now. We're not so isolated from each other that if you don't want a new beginning with someone, whether you were isolated by yourself or whether you were in the home with someone, you can still have a new beginning. That new beginning, you have the power to begin it. See this beautiful green? This angel's blowing this beautiful green energy. That's your heart chakra. That's love. That is where your power comes from. Your power always comes from love. Your power always comes from your connection to the divine, to the source. That source love, that's where all your energy comes from. And interestingly enough, at the bottom of the deck, how does one receive, this connection to this divine power source? Just like I told y'all yesterday, I believe this was a clarifier yesterday, in fact. Meditate. Y'all got to start meditating more. Y'all got to start praying more. You need to be doing it a couple times a day. You need to wake up in the morning. You need to pray in the morning. You need to pray before you go to bed. It is more important now more than ever that any time in your life right now, you need to be working on your alignment. You need to be working on your connection to source, to your higher self. You need to create a clear channel so you can hear those messages when they come through, because right now, working on your soul is more important than it has ever been at any time, ever before. We are really and truly going through a time of spiritual warfare. And the only way we as a collective are going to get through this is to understand that we have the power to change ourselves, even in isolation. We can change our relationships. We can attract happy relationships. We can do that even when we are isolated away from everyone. We have the power to create new beginnings. That power source, you have it inside you right now. You just got to tap into it. You just got to meditate. You just got to pray. It's right there. Source is with you always. Always. You are divinely guided. You are divinely supported. You are never, ever alone. Remember that, dear one. You are never alone. You were born into this world with a spirit guide who is with you from before you're born till you pass, and then to the next life. That spirit guide's never going to leave you. You have guardian angels. They are around you all the time. They're watching over you. They're picking you up when you fall. And you have your higher self. And that you and that higher self, you have a beautiful connection. And that connection is to source. You are never, ever alone. Don't forget. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Chrysalis Tarot. All right. I'm going to break into we did this one either yesterday or the day before. Yeah, I think it was the day before. The four spirals. Nurturing your garden, watering your garden so that you can have a happy home. Again, you have the power to have a happy life, to have new beginnings, to attract happy relationships. Oh, Five of Mirrors. Look at her. She's looking at those choices. She's making, divinely inspired choices. Are you? Are you? If you want to take your power back, it's there. If you gave your power away, you can take it back. It's yours. Nobody has the right to have your power. You are sovereign over your energy, your power in your life and your destiny. And remember that, dear one, you hold the sovereignty. Take your power back. Get your connection to source. Get your alignment. Start talking to your angel. Start talking to your ancestors. Oh, let me tell you, one of the best things I did this year was last year, was add my ancestors. I hadn't been talking to my ancestors previously, and it was one of the most beautiful gifts I gave myself. Oh my gosh. How much do I love this card? The answer is a lot. I love this card a lot. All right, up first, the Two of Spirals. This is the Two of Wands. See how she's got these little nests that she's building, this little home that she's building. Okay, Spirit, what other messages do we have? Let's see what else Spirit wants to tell us. Cool. Well, let's see. It looks like we might have got one card too many, but we'll take it anyway. Bottom of the deck amused me. Okay, let's see what we got. We have the Knight of Scrolls, the Visionary. That's the Knight of Swords. Here we go. I mean, I personally draw this card at least 3 or 4 times a week. It amuses me. This is the Ravens, number 1, the Magician. I think we actually, yeah, we pulled the Magician earlier this week. Yeah, this is the second time I pulled him this week. And lastly, the Minstrel, the King of Stones, the King of Pentacles. Okay, so this is fun. Okay, right off the bat, hang on, let me take a sip of my coffee. And also, cheers to you all. Good morning. This is an interesting story. Let's jump right into this. All right, family. So, we're going to start out here with our 2 of spirals. See how little mama bird is creating this nest, and see how she's building it, and she's got all these, the fruit all around her, and, you know, she has got lots of, what am I trying to say? She's got lots of, she's living in a very lush area. She's got plenty of food to feed herself, to create a home with, to build. She's got lots of choices, in fact. That's what I'm trying to say. That's the word. I knew it would come to me. Okay. She's got lots of choices. And in fact, here she's got 2 choices to just choose from. Does she want to, have her babies and build her life in this nest? Does she want to have her babies and build her life in this nest? And this card is about making choices and planning ahead, okay? The 2 of Spirals cautions that basically all information needed to make an informed decision. A lot of times, a lot of times it's not quite yet clear, okay? It's not wise counsel to jump into a decision right now. You may have multiple choices and ahead of you, but you may not know everything you need to know. And so you have an instinct that you trust. And at this point, you need to be careful to weigh your pros and cons on these matters. You need to be patient. You need to choose wisely. Again, though, you have this beautiful connection and power to the source. And when you tap into that connection with source, guess what happens? You may be able to hear some answers a little bit louder, a little bit more clearly, okay? So right now, while you're considering your choices, go slow. Now, interestingly, look what's right beside it. The Knight of the Knight of Scrolls, which is the Knight of Swords. I love that he's called a visionary in this deck, because that's actually a very fun way of describing him. He kind of reminds me of, He kind of reminds me of, y'all remember the movie Big with Tom Hanks? You remember the Great Zotor? I always love finding him, like when you're out and about and you actually see the Great Zotar, and have you ever seen one and done them? They're not nearly as, I don't know, you don't turn into something magical with the ones in public. But anyway, back to him, the visionary here. He's here to make your dreams come from a dream to a reality. He's a healer. He also, you see what he's on right here? This is a magic carpet. So he's kind of known to be a traveler, which is ironic considering nobody's leaving our house right now, right? But he's a healer. And so he's here to help you heal, take your visions and heal whatever your thoughts are and create a new reality. He's here to remind you of the power that you have. There are new abundance, and these new, oh my gosh, what is going on with my mouth? I'm trying to say new abundant beginnings. There are many new abundant beginnings all around us right now. Okay. Like there's so many possibilities around you at any given moment that you could choose from, even in isolation. And so it's very important that as you're looking at all your choices, even in isolation, you have so many choices. It's very important that you listen to your self, that you tap into your higher self and you listen and make your choices carefully, because you need to be deliberate. You need to be step by step. You need to pursue your pathways with a clear light, an open mind. And of course, how do you discover these pathways? This visionary right here, Well, he's here to teach you to appreciate life holistically. He's here to remind you that you need to tap back into your higher self. I mean, look at him. He is surrounded by this beautiful purple energy. That's the crown chakra. Again, your answers that you seek will be found in meditation. You need to get quiet and get inside yourself. And when you get inside yourself, when you get quiet, the most beautiful, magical thing happens. Guess what happens? You become the magician, baby. I mean, this is always one of my favorite cards in this deck. The Ravens, the Magicians. This is about synchronicity. These, okay, you see those little, I know it looks like eyeballs, and it's very easy to think that that raven is holding an eyeball because there's the eye in that tree, but these are not. These are pearls. These are the pearls of wisdom, okay? And so, they're finding the pearls of wisdom. They're actually playing a game in this tree here, looking for the pearls of wisdom. This is about creating the magic that you want. It's about creating finding that power within yourself to create new beginnings. That magic, baby, is there. You have choices, and these choices are going to lead you to creating a life beyond anything you can imagine. I mean, look at this. He's a mystic. He's a healer. He is here to help you create. And you know how you get that creation? Through the law of attraction. You create these good relationships. You create them by attracting them to yourself. And you create that by becoming what you want, the relationship you want. And then, the minstrel, the king of pentacles. I know a lot of us, this is one of the most, I don't know about y'all, this is one of my favorite cards. I love the king of pentacles. He's one of my most favorite cards. First of all, anytime the king of pentacles shows up, he is here to tell you that you're, the things that are, I don't want to say financially, but the things that you value, the things that matter are coming to the forefront. This is the man who's got the bag. He's the man who's got the answers, the solutions. He knows how to help you find and create the life. See, he's a minstrel. He's a guy, if y'all don't know what a minstrel is, a minstrel in the old days was a man who went from town to town to town and he sang. He was kind of like a traveling, what are they called down the subways? The barkers, the people who play music. You know what I'm trying to talk about? He was like that. He was those guys down the subway playing guitar and singing. That was him. He went from town to town to town. And he would spread, a lot of times, he would tell stories. This is how a lot of, myths and legends and stories got told, was the traveling minstrels. He's here to tell you the story, okay? He's here, his song is here to change your financial tune, your physical well-being, the tune of your life. He's here to teach you a new song. He's here to show you that the magic is within you. What song do you want to sing, baby? What new beginnings do you want? What's the song you want to learn? He'll teach it to you. As I said, you have the power to create new music within yourself, within your world. What song do you want to sing? It's here. Let's tap into ourselves. Let's explore these options. Let's learn what it is that, we've got these options. Let's find out what they are. Let's create some magic. Even in isolation, you still have that power. Don't give up on your power. You can still attract every type of relationship that you seek. Oh. The bottom of the deck. The Ace of Spirals. The Ace of Wands. Aries. We're in Aries season. Oh my gosh. And look what's beneath that. The Lovers. Oh God. And beneath that, the World. What did I tell you? You have the power to create a new world. If you are creating, you want love, you want harmony, it's here, baby. We're in Aries season. Light that fire up. Let's create that life that we want. It is ours. It is ours. Let's sing a new song today. Don't let this, the news get you down. Don't let it. All right. Let's do one more. Where are we at? Okay. I'm trying to keep my eye on the time. Try not to go no more than 35 minutes. I don't like to, y'all, this is the saddest shuffle. I don't know if y'all could see it or not, but I need somebody to give me shuffling lessons. Anybody out there want to teach a girl how to shuffle? I am 42 years old and still cannot shuffle a deck of cards. It is just not my lot in life. All right, spirit, angels, ancestors, guardians, and guides. What message? Okay, again, we are just pulling 2 today. Oh, ooh, ooh, ooh. Messages. All right, look at this beautiful first message. 6 of Cups, followed by Judgment 20. This is, All right, so you got choices. You need to get clear inside yourself and listen to yourself so that you can choose what you need to choose. You know the path you need to take so you can create this magical life, so you can sing a new song. You have that power. What's interesting about it is that this is the year you're going to make that choice. That choice is going to be made. Look at that 20. Yeah, it's about making choices this year. It's about making a judgment call to create, it's time to shit or get off the pot, basically. It's time to shit or get off the pot. It is time to make a choice. It is time to choose to create happiness. It's time to choose to attract love. It is time to choose. It is Aries season. It is time. The time is now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Today. Today. It is time to attract that what you want. You have the power. And here's the most beautiful thing of all. Look at that. What was that first card I drew? It was the 6 of Cups. Look at that mama. You see how she's holding on to, she's got her baby and all these cups, and you see all these beautiful, I don't know how well y'all can see, but there's just like all these beautiful things coming out of the cups, right? This is just a very, very happy, beautiful, blissful family. This is generosity. This is dreams becoming reality, moving forward, creating happy memories. Look at them. This is a happy family. That's what you want. That's it. You're going to get it. There is no excuse. You do not have any excuses. You know, I am telling you right now. Don't question me. No, I'm kidding. But I am telling you, this is true. You have the power. Stop doubting that you're magic. Stop it. Too many of you do not believe in magic, and that is foolishness. There is magic in the air all around you right now. Tap into your power. What is the vision you want for your life? What are the choices you've been trying to decide? What is it you want? Now. Go get those coins, baby. It is time. The King of Pentacles is here. It is time to sing a new song. That song that you're going to be singing. Look at all that happiness. Look at all that love. You can attract this, baby. The law of attraction says, yes, you can. And do you know why I know that is so true? Because I am not even making this up. Holy cow. Look, okay, hold on. Look at the bottom of the deck. That is the 10 of Cups. That is the blissful, happy family harmony home. And then right underneath that, the sun. Look at this. You are blessed. That sun is shining. It is now. It is now, baby. Take your power back. You are the magician. You have the vision. Don't give your power away to anybody. Take it back. You declare your sovereignty over your life over this year. This year has been crazy. This year has felt so much like it's out of everybody's hands. But you know what? That is not true. Screw that, dude. You have sovereignty. Declare it. Declare your I am. I am that. I am. Take your power back. I am powerful. I am that. I am. That's right. It's time for new beginnings, baby. It is time. It is time. All right. We have just enough time left for one more oracle card. And we are going to very quickly draw from the Wild Kuan Yin. Let's see, what does the Blessed Mother message does she have for us today? I'm going to have to make this one really quick. I am trying very hard not to go over 35 minutes because for some reason my phone cuts it off. All right, Mother, I'm going to give you just one or two more shuffles. What message do you have for us, Mother? What message do you have? Last shuffle. And then I'll take the top card. All right. Top card. Oh, I've never had this card before. Number 28. Oh, 10. End of one cycle. Beginning of a new cycle, y'all. This is a new beginning. Sisters of the Spring Swallow. Good fortune granted. Do you hear that? Good fortune granted. New beginnings are coming. New beginnings are coming, and you are getting your good fortune granted. Let me just jump right up to the book real fast. Here we go. The appearance of the swallow in China is often referred to in poetry as a sign of an imminent spring. And are we not in this imminent spring? We are in spring right now, a time of growth, abundance in life, especially beloved after a long, hard winter. Whatever appears to have been dwindling or not really going anywhere is about to get an injection of life force, recovery, a boost and flurry of unexpected sudden activity or a surge of new life force are all signs of the soul moving into springtime. This is miraculous, but not inexplicable. It is natural. It is a life cycle of your soul growth. Don't try to prolong something that needs to end, and don't become impatient with what is just now becoming. Simply enjoy what is. You have worked hard to get where you are. Just enjoy it for a while. And again, this comes back to, let's not rush into our choices. Let's take our time, consider our choices. We are here to create the life that we want this year. And I have a feeling what we all want are happy, happy homes, happy, happy relationships. You can create that. It is within your power. You can create a happy home. You can have a happy family life. It is time. It's time for the spring of your soul. The winter is over, baby. It's time. Spring has begun. And you know how I know? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for this message, Spirit. How beautiful. All right, everybody, have a blessed day. Keep praying. I love you all, and I'll see you tomorrow.